See what I've got going here. I have it set right and everything muted. I didn't start earlier because I didn't know if it was going to storm
Take your
or
food
not.
from black to...
It's a commercial. Let me mute that commercial. Are y'all still up? It's a Saturday night. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Jaja. I didn't know if it was going to storm tonight or not. So I kind of waited a while before I come on. Let me get everything going here. Now go back over. Hi, Marilyn. I know. I thought it might be going to storm tonight. And it is lots of places. Are y'all getting storms tonight? We'll have to find out when some of y'all come in. I know some of you probably are. But it was storming south of me and north of me, but not right where I was at. But I wasn't sure what it was going to do. Hi, Patsy. Patsy, how about you? You had storms today, tonight, the last few days? I bet you have. And you hear that? Listen. Wait, the radio went off. Thunderstorm warning. About the time I go on here, and that was the reason I hadn't went on. Hi, Pam. Hi, Jane Martin. Not got a good signal coming in on that weather radio. Well, I guess it's going to storm here in a little bit. I will. I'll stay safe. But that was the reason I was late, and I thought we was out of the woods for the night. Have to get Terry to watch that for us. It has all missed you for the most part. Under a warning all evening. Hi, Nancy Nussbaum. All right, I need somebody up here on the panel in case I have to go check on the weather radar or something. I think it said just a thunderstorm warning. I don't know. Did y'all heard that, didn't you? It wasn't coming in very clear, but it was for my county, thunderstorm. Terry will be asleep down there, and he won't even know it's doing anything, will he? Hi, Joyfield. Jane Martin, I don't want any storms, but you really need the rain. Well, rain, it's coming on your way, I think. Hi, Rhonda Lou. Rhonda, can you come up on the panel? Are you in the middle of storms right now? Let's see if Rhonda will come up here and join me. Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm putting the binding on my quilt here. Got it all sewed on and put together. Gail Martin's not in here, but I got my little pin cushion Gail Martin sent me using those pins. I don't know if I brought my phone back here or not to look at if I needed to look up weather. Yeah, Jane sent me that. You guys are always so sweet to send me things, some of you, and I appreciate them. The thing down here, right here, uh, Jean sent me that. Did some Marilyn did some sewing this evening. Going to be ripping it out tomorrow. What did you do wrong, Marilyn? What happened? And church picnic tomorrow, and you'll probably get the rain then. That's probably right. We're having a little birthday party for the little girls tomorrow. Early tomorrow afternoon. I've started. I got that much done. Have to start someplace though, don't I? Y'all won't hardly believe that I finished a quilt, do you? You don't believe it. Hi, Kathy White. Is Katie gonna come up on my panel? Katie, you coming up? I'm just a little bit cool tonight, though. I know we got it. Well, we ordered it from a place. They'll be here in about a week. It's going to take about a week for them to get here. But I wanted to show y'all the picture because I just thought it was cute. I'm going to get it, Katie. I'm going to get this done. It may be a day or two. This may be a slow process, making all these little stitches around here. What's Hattie barking about? Did you go buy your sewing machine? What's that about? Get Rhonda up here. Hey, Rhonda.
Hello.
Are you in storms right now, or is it not too bad right now?
No, but they're headed. I hope we're right between the two storms. I've been watching.
You had a sirens and stuff going off last night, though, didn't you?
Yes.
Get
Hi,
Katie up.
Jaja. Somebody says Jaja. Hi, Jaja. Hi,
I tell you
Katie.
what, I'm a mess.
Me too. I had to go comb my hair and look presentable.
I spent 2 hours, probably 2.5 hours going over that sewing machine.
Hi, Kim.
Yes, I bought it.
Is it in your house right now? Well,
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
gonna have to show it to us.
No.
No?
The next one, my sewing room right now looks like, oh.
Well, duh. Well, it's a sewing room. What's it supposed to look like?
I mean, it's real. Oh, my Lord. Rita, I got 50 spools of thread with that thing.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
Pam.
There's a $5,600 package that went with it.
Mm-mm.
Besides, I got
Pam.
like.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead, hon.
I was going to say, Pam,
got
what
the
was the
book
name of that book?
filled, didn't she?
What's the name of that book, Pam, you got off eBay?
It's the book that has this quilt in it, I think's what she got.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder what it's called. Did you see that, Katie?
It's a Better Homes and Gardens vintage quilt thing. I forget
I got in on the tail end of her this afternoon or this morning or whenever.
Whenever.
How by the time I got home, I was tired.
Yeah. Where
What
did you
did you buy?
where did you have to go to get it?
Galesburg.
Get
What is it?
I got a Brother Avenir.
Avenir. That's right. I remember that.
I paid, and I'll tell you what, I paid about $7,000 less. It was a floor model,
oh
and it's got a full warranty on it. So,
okay.
Nice.
but I'm telling you, it weighs 46.5 pounds.
Hmm.
He told me to get. I text you. He told me to get one of those machines you got to take to classes.
Ah,
He said you can't take this one to classes.
Broken pieces of the past.
Yeah, I thought I had that book, but I guess I don't.
hi, Misty.
Hi, Misty. I'm not going to be up here too long because I'm wore out. Then my sister and I went to Wendy's and we overate.
Uh,
Well, they got them
Shop-
bags. Huh?
I was gonna say shopping is such a hard job.
It is.
Spending money is so
Spend-
tiresome.
Spending all that money. I
When you're
know.
spending that kind of money, Rhonda, yeah, it is.
So tiresome. How
Where
cool
the heck
is
you
that?
go? Uh-oh.
Past.
Where the heck you go?
Thank you, Pam. Hello, all lovely ladies. Oh, happy Saturday night. She called us lovely. I beg to differ, but whatever. I wiped almost all my makeup off because to be truthful, I was sitting here kind of crying because I was just singing praise songs I put on Spotify, and I was just listening to them. It was good. And then I saw Rita was on. And could the night get any better?
I had planned on coming on earlier, but then I didn't know what the weather was going to do. And do you know, I get on here and then that weather radio goes off as quick as I get on here. It does.
Yeah.
With the thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, thank you, Pam. I wrote it down in my book. Now, if I can remember, I wrote it down. Yes. Yes. But don't spend it all. Everybody always says, spend your money. Don't save it for your kids. They're going to have their own money.
Mm.
But there's just something in me. I want to save and bless them when I die.
I was in that stupid quilt in that sewing center for about 2.5 hours.
Made by Misty. Howdy.
And they had one in stock, or they just had one on the floor? Was it in the floor?
It was they've used it. It was a floor model.
Ooh.
But that must have been a big quilt store to have
Not
that
really.
machine, huh?
Where in the heck? I don't know what's going on.
And then when you sent that one message about that fabric and with that ticket, I thought, what have I done? Have I messed up on your
Rita,
ticket?
I'm gonna have to get out of here and come back. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Well, you don't look anything wrong to us. She looked fine to us, didn't she?
Did. Yes, that is exciting, Jaja. I don't know what it is. Is she talking about just a normal sewing machine, or is it a long arm, or I'm not quite sure.
It's
What she's
sewing
talking-
embroidery. You know, it's that one she gave $20-some thousand for. So,
Hey, Daisy May.
hi, Daisy May.
Even for a short time, welcome.
Yeah. Put Katie back on here.
Yeah, I didn't see it was doing anything, but
Mm-mm.
Hi, Daisy May.
they were saying how exciting for you. I don't know if you get the whole chat or if you only get where you came on at. I'm not sure.
I still got a problem, but we'll see.
You know, I would be jealous, but I would never be able to learn the thing, so I don't need one. So.
That's when I kept asking him if I could learn this. I don't know which one of these is wrong.
Yeah, it's like my Janome. It has all the extra stuff that some of it I just don't want to take time to learn. I just want to sew.
Mhm.
Sew
Now
straight.
let's see.
Oh, yeah. And not have to think about it. Just do it.
Yeah, but this thing, my sister's looking and she's, good Lord, this thing does everything. I said, except cut fabric.
Hmm.
Will it serve you coffee?
Oh, it talks to me.
Oh, it talks too. Ooh, nice. Is it a male voice? Can you set the voice in an Australian accent?
Maybe. I don't know.
That'd be cool. When you turn it on, it'll say,
The,
"Hello, Miss
the
Katie."
only thing it does is if I thread it wrong, it'll tell me I thread it wrong.
Oh
Hmm.
wow.
Or if the embroidery unit is going to come over, it tells you to move your hands out of the way.
Huh.
You program it to be positive and say nice things.
You can't program. It's an AI, is what it is.
She could have paid one of us to make a recording of that. Move your hands, Katie. Katie, move your hands.
Yeah. Well, my sister looked at that thing. She says, "This thing does everything. No wonder she wants it." I wasn't going to pass that deal up. I called because I just wanted to go see one. And when I called up there yesterday, the lady, I said, "Well, how much is it?" And she said, "Well, it depends on how you're going to purchase it." She said, "If you're going to purchase it with cash, it's 18,700." And I go, "Oh my Lord." I didn't tell her, it's like, "Oh Lord, but it's a floor model. It's got quite a few stitches on it, but like he said, it's just like when they send that in, it's just like new because they got have a warranty and it's a pretty good warranty. I mean, part of it's for 2 years, part of it's for 5, and part of it's for 25. So
Yeah, what Misty said, for that kind of money, it should not only sew, but cook and clean.
That's right. Amen.
but I
Hey,
asked him, I said, you think I can learn this? And he said, "Oh yeah, if you really want to."
yes, I believe that. That
So
sounds so nice, Daisy May. It's nice here also, the weather. Yeah, I
this is the
never
first
bought.
night we're not going to get rain.
Pam, you got a long arm?
Oh, he tried to sell me a long arm too while I was there. What in the heck is going on with this? Dang it.
Ja, ja. Yeah, it's nice here. I actually went this morning, the first time ever. I went and sat out with a cup of coffee, just sat in the breeze in the early morning. It was
Yeah,
cool.
I can't wait, Jaja, till she shows it to us. We're not going to believe it till we see it, Katie.
What? Oh,
Your
You'll have
machine.
fun learning. Kim said you'll have fun learning. Yeah. So everything it does, you're wanting to do.
hi,
Weather
Billy.
right. Hey,
Hi,
Billy.
hi, Billy.
Just in time for what?
Yeah, what'd you just get here in time for?
Yeah. To
Well,
hear
I could
about her
walk
new
you out
machine.
there.
She has a new sewing machine that will serve her coffee.
No,
It talks to her.
I didn't ask if you had blue eyes.
Good, good. It'll say, "Good morning, Katie. How are you?"
No, it doesn't. It says, you haven't threaded me right.
Right.
Hello,
Hey,
Lynn
Linda.
Brookshire.
All you're
Yeah,
going to see
Daisy.
is if I go out there and take you, all you're going to see is the machine sitting
Hey, Linda Brookshire.
because I don't have it plugged in.
Hey, Billy.
Will
Yeah.
you get that room cleaned up because we want to see?
Let's think of funny
I
things
told
that
my
machine
sister,
will
she
say.
walked in. Oh my Lord, we had an awful time getting that thing in the house.
It'll say, "Oops, you need to thread your needle. Oops,
Uh-huh.
you need to go comb your hair again.
Yeah,
Oops,
you
you
ain't
need
kidding.
to."
I'm
It'll
getting my
talk
hair
to you.
cut off Tuesday. This hair is going bye bye. I've had it.
Oh, who? Yeah, Billy missed. Well, Katie's been talking about that new machine for lands of 2 or 3 months now, hadn't
Oh,
you?
it's been longer than that. It's been almost 2 years since I first seen that thing. It came out 2 years ago. Well, what stopped me in the first place was some woman on YouTube says, "Oh, it'll take you 6 months to learn how to sew on this." He told me to start out with straight stitching or applique because that's basically just sewing. He said, "Just do, follow the thing to thread it." So we'll
Hey,
see.
Linda. Linda Trendy Threads.
Hi, Linda.
So, Katie, you're gonna get your hair a different color? What?
No, cut it off.
What do you
What?
mean cut it off? It's already short.
No, it's not. Look, no, it's not.
Oh.
I pin it back. It's going to get cut so I don't have to pin it.
Uh-oh.
It's going to
We
be
had
short.
to get a new washing machine. Just got the cheapest we could find. Yeah, I do that too. But it still plays music. And I really get a kick out of it. Oh my goodness.
There, that's better. I can't stand this hair. I mean, it's clear down my neck again. It's getting cut short. It's summer. I got too much to do with whittle of hair.
Just got the cheapest. Yeah. Still plays music.
No, mine's not just an embroidery machine. It can actually it's got a quilt thing on there that so the stitches stay. If I do free quilting on there, it's got something that keeps the stitches regulated.
Oh, nice.
That's one of the reasons I got it. That and it has if you learn how to set it up correctly, it'll do embroidery like Rita does. Only you have to do it in sections. I don't know if I'll ever use that or not, but the other one part I will.
Nice.
And I went, oh, they had some Kimberbell. He sells Kimberbell material, and he's got like the Kimberbell embroideries. That one I'm going to buy. I love that thing. I telling her the material up there ranged from. Well, I found one piece that's like chicken wire or whatever you call it, and it was $12.50, which I got 20% off. But the rest of it was anywhere from $14.99 to $16.99 per yard. Today,
Wow.
yeah. I told him that too. I said, "You selling a lot of fabric?" He said, "No," but he says, "Yeah, I sell some because he says it's not." I said, "Oh, it's really nice fabric." But I said, "Good grief!" I bought a piece of the purple with spider webs on it. I think it was $14.99 a yard, but I got 20% off. So, but it's like I told him, I said, I've been buying motor fabric for $10 a yard. He goes, "Where?" I said, "I tell you."
Well, Katie, what I do is I take the amount of money I spent on something, like say my jumpaline over there, and there are different things, and then I divide it by say 365 days, and I have to use it that long a day to get my money's worth out of that whatever.
Well, I figured my sisters put it this way: you got the money, sis. And like she told that guy, my sister's 77. She deserves that machine if she wants it. He says, as long as she's got
Oh, we never told you not to get it. We're
No,
just
I know you didn't.
teasing
The
you
only,
about
That's right.
the only one that told me I didn't need it was my daughter. And I mean, Rita, there's one that would actually cost $28,000. This one was 26, I think, to begin with. I'm not sure. But it might be
No,
27 too. I mean, I don't know.
a
But that's
brother
the thing.
Avenir. A brother
Brother.
Avenir.
Yeah, it's
Avenir.
Brother Avenir. Billy, it's a brother. And I
I'll
never
have
used
to
a brother. He said, the guy told me, he said, well, you'll have to work a little harder than the people that have brothers.
Hi, Daisy May.
Hi, Daisy May.
Love you too.
But he wanted to sell me a long arm. It's like I don't have no room for it. I'm gonna have to make room for I mean, this sewing machine is so big.
Is it really?
Oh, weighs 46 pounds. It's
Has it
big.
got a big neck to it where you could
Oh
quilt?
yeah, you can quilt. It's got a 14-inch in between the needle and the.
Nice. You don't need a
It's
long
got
arm. You just need tables.
it's got an 18-inch. I think that's what he said. An 18-inch hoop. the embroidery. And why I would want an embroidery thing that big, I don't know. But
Wow. That'll be cool. You'll get on it and you'll sew something. You'll show us. We'll
And
be very proud.
just think for that amount of money, you could have bought my whole store of fabric up there. You know, that's
I had thought about that, just offering to come move down there and just run that shop. But I hate to break you and the chicks up. Of course, you could all just come in.
we could all come in. Yeah.
But I decided, Rita, that almost the Ruby that well, I didn't tell you this. The guy that I took it to Macomb to so he could take it to Burlington, I called him and I said, "Did you get it to Burlington?" He said, "No, I had a heart attack." Really? He's got a
Oh,
bad heart. I said, "How soon can I get my machine?" He said, "Well, going to try to be back in the shop on Monday or Tuesday." But he said, "I can't be there Wednesday because they had to go to Quincy to the heart doctor." I said, "Why aren't you in the hospital?"
mm,
I said, "Well, as long as I can get it by the end of next week, but I'm not taking it to Burlington. I'll take it over Pure when I get time." Yeah, I think it's a 14-inch stroke, Pam. I think that's what it is. Billy says, "I'm impressed. Brothers are very user friendly. You will be take it to it right away." I'm trying. I mean,
I
I
bet.
didn't try. I was too tired when I got home. I want to go to, I turned it on and I checked some things out, but it's got all the Disney embroideries on it.
Oh,
225 of them or something. I'll probably never use them, Rhonda. I
mm.
don't have any. I got one in there or two that my little grand niece likes.
hey, Sarah.
Hi, Pam.
Sarah's wings.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah's sewing.
Sarah, sorry, I'm not my eyes. I can't see. It's real small. Um. Oh, you'll get it, Katie. You might get addicted. Once you start, you'll like take off and use all that fabric you bought.
That's what my sister's hoping. Because she said, "You've been kind of a slump. You're not at your sewing machine." Well, this old one, oh my Lord, it drives me nuts. I got to finish my bat because I'm going to sew it on there, but the rest of them I may try on that machine. And I got a dress pattern I got to cut out and make that dress.
That's good, Linda. I'm not familiar, or I've heard the name brother, but I've not researched or anything because I love
Oh, I,
watching.
I
Oh,
watched a whole bunch of YouTubes on the Avenir.
oh,
I've
nice.
always had biking. Well, and I started out with singers, and they're so far behind the stink. And I thought, well, and that guy up there that used to own this place, me and him got into it, and he screwed my singer up. So I went to a Viking, and I never looked back. But I thought they're not up with it either.
Good question, Jane.
Did you have to agree? No, they didn't tell me I couldn't sell them, but I don't think you can. But you'd be surprised what you can do. They don't get you. Hi, Jaja. Um, what is the square pants guy?
Bob,
SpongeBob.
what?
Oh.
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants. I made my grandson a quilt because he was when he was little. It's been years ago. I made a SpongeBob SquarePants quilt, and I had to get a coloring book to cut him out of, and the other person was in the field. But it was a farm. It had a barn. And it was called Ryan's Quilt, and it had SpongeBob SquarePants in boots and a hat on. It was
Aw,
cute.
I bet it
And some
was.
woman wanted to buy it, and I told him I didn't think I could sell it. My sergers. What kind? If you got a brother, Linda, a serger? Oh no! I'm at my. Oh my Lord! Who's Walter? The cat or the dog?
Is that
Uh,
your dog? Oh, Cowboy didn't mean to.
Aw.
I bet he feels terrible. Billy, sorry about that.
that's bad, Billy.
I'm just guessing it's a little dog.
Might be a cat.
Could be a cat.
He's in big trouble. I know.
You know he didn't mean to.
No, he didn't. I don't. I have a surgery, and I can't. I'm getting when I get some money, more money saved up. Ha! Don't you say nothing. I'm going to buy one that does the air thing to thread the surgers. The new ones thread them. They just push a button and it goes whip.
Oh, wow.
Because surgers are a pain to thread. I have one out there. I can't.
No.
I might give it away.
I don't know about sergers. I don't know what they're
I
useful
really
for.
don't need one. That's what my sister said. Well, if you want one, I said no, because I don't really need one. I do zigzag on the sewing machine to, finish off my edges in my dresses and stuff. I don't need a serger. I'm not going to spend that kind of money to get a serger.
Yeah.
I tell you what. See, my animals aren't allowed outside. I walk Barney, but the cats don't go out. Because we got these three big birds. I'm telling you, I was walking Barney, and these three great big birds were circling us. It's like, come on, Barney, we're going to the house.
Hi, June Hanson.
Thank you. I gotta watch the time. I'm gonna have to hit the sack early.
Yeah, I get to go to church in the morning. I'm looking forward to it. I don't use mine enough to justify buying a new one. Oh,
Exactly, Sarah. I mean, I can zigzag. I mean, it's faster and it does finish up the seams faster. But when I make pillowcases, I use French seams. I don't have raw edges.
Let me go see what that is. Phone's ringing.
Okay, yeah, you better.
could be your mama.
Is she getting any bad weather? Ryan Hall said there's going to get bad weather down across there. You're supposed to be getting it too.
No, I don't want to. I don't
Oh,
want to
that
get it.
last Friday night. I think it was last Friday night. All those tornadoes came over Illinois and Wisconsin. Mm,
Looks like the bad storms are going above and below.
yeah, well,
And missing my daughter. Yeah, she's fixing to get. Looks like Rita's fixing to get some.
uh-oh.
It was the phone calling to tell about that severe thunderstorm.
Oh, them two cats I'm going to kill.
Ozark.
Hey.
Let's see here.
Quit!
10-pound puppy he liked.
Oh. Hold on, ladies. I got to go get the dang dog cats.
Young
Oh, there
puppy.
they came.
Yeah,
Good. She got
1 week of being 10 years old. He was late husband's dog, so they are together now.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, yes.
Judy quit.
Goodness. I have 7 brothers. Wow. One Janome and one 221 singer. 2 singer 301s. Wow. I love my Janome. It's like a Cadillac of anything else I've ever had. It's so nice. The way it sews and everything. Everybody wants to sew on it instead of my other machines.
Yeah, she definitely's got a lot of sewing machines.
Sewing
Well,
machine rich.
right now, I got 3. I never thought I'd ever have more than 2. And that one's old, though. That poor thing is so. Ugh. I think it just needs cleaned.
Yeah. I would set all mine up and my daughters and little nieces would come. They'd all sit and sew on them and they loved it. Some picked it up and kept it going, and I'm glad. We got to spread our quilting ability to younger generations.
Trying.
Yeah.
We actually
Oh.
got a 23-year-old quilter in the guild.
So Sarah sewing, yeah. I'm so happy for you, Katie, and a little jealous. Always wanted one with a camera. Those are magical.
Mm-hmm.
Has a camera?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Or
has
what?
I was fixing to ask that too. It has a camera too.
It takes a picture. I don't know yet. I don't quite know how to use that thing, but yeah, it takes somehow it takes a picture or does something and moves it in.
Of what you're sewing?
Yeah.
of the needle. Oh, Thursday night we had tornado sirens going off. Got alert to take cover immediately, so I did.
Yeah, she's in Missouri.
35 minutes sitting in the bathroom. Yes, I heard about those going through.
I was in the
Missouri.
basement last Friday night. I got a warning on the phone. It said take cover, and I did. I don't usually go to the basement. I thought, you know what? It went over us, thank God. Went into Pekin and Peoria over that way.
Very good, Sarah Sewing. My husband never said anything about all the stuff I bought because
I'm calculating.
his toys cost way more than mine.
Ah,
I didn't say a thing either. He works hard. He could have whatever he wanted. Oh, I'm watching. That's going over Clark. There's Clarksville. The storm's going over Clarksville.
Is it going over my town?
Are you around Clarksville? It's north of Clarksville.
well, it was scary last Friday night.
Hartman.
Yes, Rita, we had tornadoes everywhere.
Let me go over here.
Rita
somewhere.
was watching them.
I'm not quite sure where it is. Is it past Clarksville? Where is? Oh,
I'm northeast of Clarksville.
well, if you're in Lamar. Oh, really? I was going to say if you're in Lamar, you're safe. It's yeah, because there's
Yeah, I
Clarksville.
know.
Well,
You
we
just
had some weird looking clouds this afternoon before it got dark, though.
Yeah, I know, Billy. You can have perfect placement. That's what they tell me. We'll see when I go to do it.
Look at that. There's storms everywhere, all over.
That's
That's
the way it
why
was in Illinois. Illinois,
lightning.
Missouri, and Wisconsin was a mess like that.
You can have perfect placement every time with embroidery. Oh,
Not only that, it's got it shows. There's something I can hit where it shows where it's going to sew. It's like a line of right on the sewing bed.
oh. Sarah's sewing. I love them all for basic sewing. Now the numbers are little singers, right? Singer featherweight, like a
Yeah,
301A. Is that a singer featherweight?
I think so.
Well, they don't call it. It's not a featherweight. It's a little bigger than a featherweight.
Well, is it?
Oh,
I told him I got to find one first. Hi, Scooby. That's
we have
Scooby.
tornadoes
Leaves are
everywhere
alone.
here.
I'm
Yes,
a
Billy, y'all do. You watching carefully? Because those are the storms headed our way, and we were watching them around Dallas and Fort Worth.
The Laura.
Ooh, doggy.
Don't. No, you can't get down.
They're
here.
getting
No.
it.
Really? Huh. You mean the bonnets from the Prairie
We
book?
knew that a system like NetSuite will help us scale.
It's a singer, but not a feather. Okay, yeah. Katie-
It does look that hard, Rita.
You what? I'm over here at the weather, so
Oh, Sarah said I made the Laura Holt bonnet today. What a pain in the butt it was.
A
hmm.
They
bonnet?
don't look like they'd be that hard.
Don't you have to like embroidery around it or something?
I don't know.
You're
I don't have the book.
here in Western Washington. Okay, so
Just
in
one is
Washington.
good.
So that was
How is your weather, girl? Up there in the corner.
You can go ahead and listen to it. It don't bother us. I mean,
Uh-uh.
it's not that loud.
Stop, Gooby. I tell you what, it was funny and all get out. I was watching Ryan Hall on TV last Friday night. And my sister had on her weather thing to Ryan because he was telling us more than the Weather Channel was.
Yeah. Some of those storm chasers and Max Velocity, he does real good too. I am in Sherman,
right now, and it's really bad up here.
Yeah.
What state are you in, Billy? I never can remember.
Texas. It's Texas.
Texas?
Sherman is north. Yeah. It's not
Uh,
showing storms in Sherman right now, but they're mainly down and headed straight for Fort Worth.
I like watching Ryan Hall too, Sarah. Everybody's on poor Ryan because he got a jacket to wear, like a suit jacket thing. Because usually in black, he explained today why he bought those. And he's not going. He lost a lot of weight.
Ryan
I,
Hall did.
mhm. So he went out and bought like a black jacket of some kind. Not a. It's like a more of a suit court kind of thing. And everybody's raising Cain because they want him back in those t-shirts. But he says what he does is he takes it off when he gets home, so it's more like, he's leaving work. He's with his kids and family. So it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I love Ryan Hall.
Differentiate between the two. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. He's being
You better
official.
behave.
Hey, Marilyn.
Where'd she
You
go?
saying hi to
Uh-oh.
Marilyn. Hi,
Hi,
Marilyn.
Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Wonder where Rita went.
She might be checking the weather or something.
Yeah.
I
She's
turn his
quiet.
long streams on for background noise. Yeah, Jaja. Yeah. I
I
like
think
him
I'm.
too, but there's some element, and I can't pinpoint it, that max velocity gives more detail or something, and names city around and says
Oh,
it's just more detail a bit, right?
Ryan Hall was doing that last Friday night. Believe me. There
Well,
was a
that's
tornado
good.
hit Oklahoma, and he was jumping from there and then back to Illinois, and he was going exactly where that because he had ground people on the ground, and he was telling us exactly where those tornadoes were coming in Illinois.
Okay, Billy, you're letting him. He's standing there and taking care of your other dog, Roxy. That's good because they get so scared. They like
Oh
shake
yeah,
their bodies.
I got a cat that does that. Kiki's scared of storms. Well, this one ain't too. He's not too happy about him, but Kiki's scared death of him. I'm in
10 miles
Missouri, Pam, 10
east,
miles east of Kansas City. Yeah, I knew where you were, Kim.
Kansas line. I'm watching all the storms on here move as
Oh,
it
my
goes.
nose. Will you stop? Quit. You can't get on my lap. Now stop. I'm gonna put you in the basement. Get up there. No. Keep Scooby, stop. Scooby. I said no. This cat's strong. Yeah, get down. You're being a pain. You make me sneeze anyway. I might turn over to Ryan Hall and see what I can find on TV.
Let's see. So Durant,
Yeah, that ain't good.
There's
Where's
a
the
little
tornado?
Topeka. There's some wicked storms out there for sure. Lots of lightning, stuff like that. But let's see. Where I am, there's actually nothing headed my way. Praise the Lord. But who knows? You never know what'll pop up.
They were headed right at us last Friday night. I mean, I think I had a small one go over the top because it was like wind. The trees were blowing like way down, but it didn't come down. Yeah, they're up there in Texas.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful! In Parker County, Florida, Texas, 9-mile-an-hour winds and hail.
I know they were saying that
Wow. That's
like the hail was the size of golf balls, like 2 inches, and that at one time it got big as an apple, 3 inches, not a large apple, but a small apple, three
Well, they
inches.
they actually said there was baseball hail last Friday night somewhere. That's about 3 inches round.
Woo!
It was breaking
Woo!
windows.
Oh my goodness! I know the weather. Some of the weather cars got beat up. Had to get new windows.
Tornado watches are for Oklahoma and Arkansas till what 11 o'clock in Texas. But I mean, those tornadoes was popping. There was a line of storms that went over Bloomington, Illinois, and up that way, and there was five places where tornadoes could come out, and 4 of them did.
hmm.
And this one, I mean, you could see it. The guy was filming it. Just came down and went right back up. But that one that hit Oklahoma last night or yesterday.
Enid. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was bad.
That just like wiped it out. And
Well,
now it's
that thing was like, oh, it was big. And what was there only 10 people hurt? I think that's what. But they got special things where they got they go in a like shut an iron door on them. They go in the ground.
nice. That's what I liked about Fort Smith area. All the schools had storm shelters and you could go into. But here, no.
Well, these are own private ones. I mean, this one guy ran over to his neighbors, and the neighbor opened up the lid and put him back down.
Well, that's what I've got, but you have to go out in the yard to go down into it.
Yeah, but really, if you know it's coming,
go down steep steps down into it.
Well, that one lady's got like a slider thing.
It's going to be to get into it, but,
Rita.
huh?
That one lady they showed, she's got like a slider thing. You just you open the door and
we don't have a slider, but
I don't know how you get back out unless there's something you put up. I don't know. But she said it's like a slider thing. They just whoop.
Huh.
I assume they probably got a ladder or something.
After you get down in it, then you got to pull the door back down shut.
I don't know how they do that. She said, yeah, maybe she's joking. I don't know, but she said they just whoop. Maybe they stop at the top. The last one then has to shut the door.
It's been a couple years, but I've showed mine on a video before. I'll have to show y'all again.
That's what I thought, Jaja, when Rita said, yeah, but you have to go outside. I immediately thought of the Wizard of Oz and them run through the wind.
So you don't
like the basement.
You don't like to have storms in the middle of the night because you wouldn't want to have to go out there in the dark. But we've done it before in the middle of the night.
I just took Barney and went downstairs.
We don't have a basement.
I do.
I'll show you guys, Jaja. I've showed it before, and I'll show you again sometime when I'm out walking around out in the yard.
Could Terry get down in them now though?
Well, it gets harder every day for him to. I'll just, But I think if it's bad enough, he would.
Yeah, maybe he could hop down on one foot.
And he used to be the one that kind of stand outside and look at the clouds till it got bad enough, and then hop in at the last minute. I don't know if he wouldn't wait to the last minute anymore. So
no, I hope not.
I wonder if one of those knee sliders would do him good. The knee scooters. It's not his knee that's hurting; it's his hip, right?
His hip.
So if he bended his knee but on his knee, his other foot would.
I think it would feel better if he'd go ahead and use a walker instead of that cane, but he won't do that either. So,
men are such a pain.
Yeah, because that would relieve when he pressed down with both hands, it would relieve the pressure on his hip, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I think so, but he won't do that yet. I'm hearing it pour down rain.
As long as you don't hear hail.
Let's see here.
Don't hear what? Hail.
Boy, I got a metal roof.
Tornado warning in Texas.
No, I can't hear you. No. Let's see, Russellville. Yeah.
Parker County. I don't know where Parker County, Texas is, but that's where the warning is. If there's a warning, they've seen one.
Yep, there's some storms.
Oh, no. The knee carts are for the foot injuries.
Yes, to not put pressure on the foot. That's what I was thinking. But his knee's not hurting. He could land on his knee.
Yeah, but I don't think.
Still put the pressure on his hip.
Yeah, put pressure on his hip. He should have listened to us old biddies. That's what
if he'd have listened to 2 years ago, he wouldn't be having so much trouble.
I'm telling him he should have listened to us old biddies. Instead of telling us this much. Shut up. Oh dear, I lost my chat. There we go.
He would just tune me and you guys both out if we even mentioned it.
Yep.
Yeah, I bought my son a knee walker because he's got a bad foot. It gets
Mm,
really bad. He had surgery on it. Both feet are flat, and he had surgery on one. And he says he's not getting surgery on the other because then he'd have two bad feet.
Uh,
And he uses the knee walker. He'll drag it up the stairs. He'll crawl upstairs and drag his knee walker so he can go all upstairs.
mm.
It's really. But I'm
and
glad he.
he's a young man though that already be having problems. But
Yeah, he wanted to get his flat foot fixed, and it was flat. Something was hurting, like his ankle was almost standing. He walking on his ankle. It was bent.
ooh.
Yeah, and so he decided to get um, a surgery on the worst one. So they put rods, and now his rods are hurting him, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's not skinny. If he was skinny, it might help not to hurt so bad.
Right. Well, that's what they told me when I broke my, they said my ankle, but it wasn't. I think I broke my arch. And my daughter checked. I mean, she's a nurse, so she looked at that. She said, "Mom, you'd be down off your feet for like 8 months." I thought she told me 8 months, but I think it's more like 8 weeks. I don't know, but I can't do that. I got a dog and two cats to take care of.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if you get a knee walker, you can scoot around and not hurt your foot at all.
I couldn't walk Barney outdoors.
But you don't want to be down all the time. You want to be able to
No.
be some mobile, yeah.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, she said, "No, you'd be down. Somebody. I'd have to get somebody to even cook for me." I said, "No, that ain't gonna work. I'm not doing that. Not at 77. No."
Is that
Hey,
Aaron?
Aaron, is it storming where you're at, Aaron? She's in Arkansas. I do know that.
Rita, you got more storms headed your way. Hey, I don't think she liked that one there.
I don't care for storms. I guess we're under the thunderstorm warning right now, but I think the worst of it's went north. I don't think it's coming over. Did get the rain, but
I like rain. I like rain. I don't mind a little lightning and thunder if I get rain and then it go. But I don't want wind and storms.
mm-mm.
That wind Friday night was bad. I can't. Oh,
There's another batch behind that's coming towards
Yep.
Clarksville.
Yep.
But that's going to be a couple hours. I mean, it's going to take a bit to get there, but
Oh my, we're gonna be
it's
up all
almost
night.
it's almost under Fayetteville. Almost. That might be what she's talking about. I'm watching.
New
It looks
destructive severe thunderstorm warning in Texas.
like they're going to move me. Fort Worth
He's
is
a lot
getting it.
younger than I thought he was.
Who?
Ryan. Well, he's got a baby. What, 4 or 5 months old? He had a new baby.
Oh.
Or his wife did.
I know that he has a brother who I believe, is a storm chaser.
Yeah, he is. Uh-oh. An earthquake struck in Alaska. I think that's what that said.
How big?
I couldn't read it fast enough, Rita.
Huh.
He'll be
Oh,
back.
what?
An earthquake struck in Alaska. I believe that's what it said.
Oh, really? I can look at my Quake Watch
Okay, go.
app and see.
I don't keep track of all that stuff, but I'm telling you, it's going crazy.
Yeah.
People killing each other. And, oh, I know we're not supposed to talk politics, but they had a shooter at the White House.
See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't get anybody, I don't think.
No, I heard his Secret Service got hit in the vest.
Ugh, that
The
won't
first thing
hurt.
I heard was the man got shot and killed. And then I heard that the FBI was talking to him. So I don't see how that could happen.
Okay. No, I'm not being stubborn, Misty. It's just a matter of it doesn't hurt me like his hip does. And I'm gonna have to get a arch support thing to put in my shoe. When I'm on my feet a lot, it swells. Like last night it was swollen because I did a lot of yard work. Then came in and did some housework. So I have it on TV, Katie. So many. Oh, there's a lot of crazies in the world. I can't believe these people shooting each other. Hmm, drives me nuts. No, I haven't seen the doctor. I mean, I just checked it. Becky checked it out for me. I never go see the doctor.
When was the last time you were to see a doctor?
The February before Jim died.
That's been a while, Katie.
I don't see a doctor. My doctor tells me that if I get called in to get an appointment, to get me in because there's something wrong. Trump hates that dinner anyway. I know. But the people, I don't, what is wrong with these crazy people? I mean, they're just taking guns and shooting. Rhonda, I think there was supposed to be a quake around Kentucky or Tennessee, maybe recently, not sure. Oh, yeah, I know Japan had one. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, I think I saw a thing on
Mississippi.
that. Let's see here.
I mean, all this stuff is just crazy.
Well,
Rita,
that's
you can't talk about not going to the doctor. You don't go to the doctor either, Rita.
I haven't. It's been a long time. I don't go unless something's really hurting.
There you go.
I know.
Well, that's what my doctor told his nurse practitioner. If she calls in to get an appointment, get her in here because there's something wrong. Otherwise, she wouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
I went in like the day I went. Maybe I went in a couple months after that because I went and told him. Oh, maybe I was in there for. I don't remember, but I had him do some blood tests while I was there. I went in because I had the runs from that stupid COVID. But my sister pretty much had. I'm still on the yogurt, but I've quit taking the kiwi because I don't. We had an earthquake in North Carolina a few days ago. Oh, good Lord. Well, actually, Illinois is sitting on a fault. It runs right up.
Well, yeah, the new Madrid goes up through Illinois too, don't it?
Oh,
Missouri, Arkansas, Illinois.
yeah. Yep.
yeah. I see them. They pop up, but it won't let me get into my Quake app. It's asking all these questions, and I'm thinking, no.
I mean, it just gets tight at night. I think because I'm on it so much. When I get in the morning, it's fine, but then I do like 30 or 40 minutes worth of exercise and what is a tornado warning somewhere? Confirmed tornado, seek shelter. Where? Ryan, I'd have you talk with everybody to hear you. There's fierce thunderstorm warning for Arkansas. I don't know where that tornado is. I think he's sitting there. Rita, I had to laugh at him last Friday night. Though he says, "I never see anything." I forget what he said, but it's like, "Whoa!"
What there was like during the day there was like 130 tornado warnings, wasn't there? I think
Yeah, but that night it was like tornadoes popping up everywhere. He couldn't even keep up with them. He was just fed up. It's like, oh my Lord, Illinois is catching it. But Iowa got two, and Wisconsin is the one that really. Oh no, Sarah. They said the ultrasound on your thyroid, it was removing. Yeah, but they go in. I think they do one on my daughter sometimes. Because she had hers removed. Oh, good Lord. Let's see. The boys are 22. So say 5. It's been quite a while. But they go in and do something on, check her throat and stuff out too.
Hey, Mary Webb.
Hey, Webb. Well, I'm going to be on here till 10:30. Then I'm going to go.
We sounds like a plan. We'll all shoot for 10:30, and then we'll get off.
Well, no, that's only 17 minutes away, but
that's okay. Be okay.
huh, Sarah? Well, it's been a long time. Becky still has tests. They go into all kinds of check to make sure what they found was a slow growing cancer by accident because she had a big growth and it wasn't cancerous. They went through it. The guy that did the autopsy on that or the whatever did biopsy on that thing went through and hit something else. It was little tiny. They said it wouldn't have showed up like really bad for like 20 some years. Well, it's been 17, so but it's gone. They took her whole thyroid. She had a name for that stupid tumor. It was but I forget what she called it. But she got it right after the boys were born. It come up, and I think it was 2 or 3 years after. I mean, I think they were 3 when she had that thing removed. She had a name for it. I don't remember what it was now. I said, "Oh, good, you named your bump." But she's checked constantly. She's got something wrong with her stomach too. She has to be on a special diet. I told her she's like her dad's mom. Alzada was fine till she got a little older, and then she had I forget now what she had, but it just she went downhill after that, kindy. But she lived to be 85. Where are you, Fort Worth?
Hello, Northern Willows. Down here in Alabama, hoping no severe weather. Back home in Alberta, it's windy, snowing in the teens Celsius. Listening tonight. Alberta and Alabama's a long way apart, though, and
Yeah.
go from one place to the other.
Hey, we haven't heard from Alabama tonight.
Well, we don't hear from them all the time. They just randomly pop. You asked that one name, and I couldn't remember that Landon for nothing.
Yeah.
You asked.
We hadn't heard from him for a long time.
We haven't.
I want bacon tomorrow. That sounds good. A bacon sandwich. I have to get some out though because I ain't got none. I told my sister I can cut back on my Rita, I don't really need to buy anything except maybe some milk and something else I need, and that was it. That's all I really need to get. Yeah. I got so much meat in this place, it ain't funny. But if I find it marked down, I buy it.
Buy it while it's on sale.
But you know what? I'm only one person. I can only eat so much meat.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
But it's in those bags, and I did pick me up 6 pork chops the other day because I was out of pork chops. And in the summertime, I don't like fixing roast. I don't like roast beef in the summertime.
Yay, Billy.
Yay, Billy. That's good.
Last radiation treatment. Rang the bell.
Well, my sister's under treatments again, but she says, "Sis, I don't think I have to finish them now," but she said, "I think I'm in recovery again." Well, I don't think she's too much out of it to begin with. Where would you like to tell me where that tornado is, Ryan?
Down in Texas, though, probably, ain't it?
Yeah. Bridgeport. Clark County. Wait a minute. Severe storm warning in Clark County, Arkansas.
Raycon has just launched something brand new, and no, your ears are not ready for this. Say hello to these.
Sorry, that was Scott County's where my sister lives in Waldron.
They've been coming through there all night, hadn't they?
Yes, but they Waldron is their address, but they live north of Waldron town. The Northern Willows. Sounds good. Oh,
I got me doing it.
oh, sorry.
That's okay. I've been doing it all the time, and it's getting to me. It's late.
But just because I'm yawning don't mean I'm sleepy, though. That's, I'm gone during the day. I'm not sleepy. Oh, she's still very weak and tired. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Sarah. I've not done it, Sarah sewing, but I
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, but how do you do that? Because I wanted to do
I
that.
think you have to pay, don't you? You have to join something to.
You have to have an app, and I
No.
don't even know how to do apps. So there.
yeah, I think I got the app, but yeah, I haven't sat down and learned how to do it.
My sister told me I had to have a new phone so I could bring down the app for the brother sewing machine, and it's like I don't need to go that far yet. I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, it is free.
Is it free? Okay.
Stores moved through Scott County for the past few hours. Yeah, between Mansfield and Mena. Yes, I heard Mena got a good punch. That's Polk County. Yeah.
Okay, Sarah, it's free.
Yeah, well, I knew it was free, but I don't know how to do it anyway, even if it's free. You can go to the website if you don't want the app. I'd rather do it on the website than do the app. Oh, he never looks over where Ja's at. But y'all don't have these tornadoes and stuff. They get real excited when it's tornado season.
Oh, that one guy the other night, I felt like smacking him. Boy, that's a nice looking tornado. I thought there's no such thing as a nice looking tornado.
I know some of them do that and they glory in the like. Oh, I
Well,
hope
they're
we get a
tornado
good one.
chasers. It's like,
Yeah, and some of them are like,
no, wait a minute.
we don't want them to be over the houses, but we want to see a tornado.
And did you see that video of Reed Timmer and that big tornado out there in Enid and them cows was walking toward it? Did you see that? You had to look real close through the storm. But here's the big old tornado, and these cows a whole bunch of them was walking toward it like single file. Really?
Crazy.
Wow. Yes, we all need the rain, Christy. At the patchwork. Yeah, we need the rain.
I don't. I will, but I don't. I've been getting like rains overnight.
Hi, Christy.
The ones out in the trucks are crazy. And Katie, you can clean designs to the machine. Yeah.
You can send designs.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Not clean.
Do you download them onto that little thingy and stick it into the machine? You can do
He
that.
told me I could do it both ways, but he said that's another lesson. He said you're going to have to come up for at least 4 lessons.
You should, because that will be so neat. If you can you see something you really want and you can grab it and download it and use it, that'll be cool. Like flowers or a chicken or a
But you know what? That thing is so heavy. I mean, it looks like it comes in a trunk. I mean, they said it's a suitcase. This thing looks like a trunk.
machine.
That's how big it is.
Yes. YouTube
Then the
videos are very helpful.
quilt machine part of it goes in its own bag, and it's like ginormous.
Be careful, Sarah sewing.
Oh,
Be careful.
you check back in. Check back in just here in a few minutes, so we'll know you made it back in.
That's right. Rita, I wore that little outfit last night at a church meeting that I bought from your store. It's a top and pants, and everybody liked it. And I didn't get it real big. I got it where it just fit.
I got kept one for myself, and I liked it. I thought they were cute.
Yeah, it's comfy and it's cute. Yeah. I hear something outside. I need to go investigate. Bull corn, don't you go out there.
I think she's done gone.
I like that one.
We do
We don't
need
need
rain.
rain either.
We do need rain here, Texas. Burn ban signs everywhere.
Well,
I
we just
turned
need
my
one.
I had
We
a little kiddie pool and it was turned over and like stepped on and water was in it. So I turned it over the other day and I looked up there. It's full from last night. The pool is
Wow.
full.
My wheelbarrow always gets full.
You can get apps for Google.
Google Play Store online.
Hi,
Hi, Ramona.
Ramona.
Hi, Ramona.
Google Play Store. I'm
No,
going to have
you
to
can
get some of the
download
grandkids to help me do that app, though.
No, you can download straight from your computer and send to the machine. That's
Yeah.
kind of what he told me. I'm not quite sure how to do it yet, so we'll get there.
Yeah,
Slow
I
and
bet it's
sure.
easier than you think.
He said, "You have Wi-Fi." Yes, I have Wi-Fi.
Just
I'm
deer.
not scared.
Scared. They better be scared of hers.
That's right. I know. I know that's right.
He's scared of me.
That's why I usually don't get scared. My daddy always told us pick up an equalizer. We're small. We're short people.
Oh.
Pick up an equalizer.
Unfortunately, my equalizer's in the garage. I got an aluminum baseball bat. Of course,
I don't want to
to
get that close.
I got a small bang bang.
You need a pew pew. So
I got one of those. I just can't pull the darn thing back to let it fire. So
Yeah, you need one like I got. It's called an easy. Easy. It does real easy.
I don't
Get
want
it.
to have to go take lessons. In Illinois, for me to go get one, I have to go to a shooting whatever and take lessons and then get a card. So no.
that's what I had to do here until they changed the laws, and then I don't think you have to do that. Had to go
Are
get
you here in Illinois?
had to sit through a whole day of lessons and go out to the range and
I did that in
Instruct-
Arkansas.
My son-in-law told me to forget it because I closed my. He said, "No way."
Granbury.
Right.
Ooh, Granbury. Isn't that around Fort Worth in Dallas?
I think so.
I believe it is.
Where's Jackie's brother at?
Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
She came in and talked with us today. Her
My
brother.
husband said, "Scare them. I am not digging to bury anybody." Well, one of my neighbors spread it around that she said she's sitting with a shotgun. He said, "You know what the shotgun does to you?" He said, "She aims at one place and hits another." So that's why I'm not kidding you, Rita. If they had me shoot, that's exactly what happened.
Well, like with ours, and I have several things I can put in to reload it. But there's more than one shot. I think I could get them with about 8 shots. I'm bound to hit something.
Well,
With
my
about
automatic's little, so
6 shots.
and I got a dagger that's about that big. That's under the bed. That's a scary looking knife, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you'll have to practice holding the tip.
Look how. Oh, I have, Billy. I just need to see him now that I got the machine.
Yeah, I like YouTube. You can find anything. See, yep.
That's why I told him I was. Nope, you get down. I don't want you up here. No, get down. No. He mine's better than the dog.
Fort Worth is getting it. Is that where Granbury is? Around there somewhere? Yeah, I can't see it.
Hey, Prep for Eternity. Jennifer. I never can remember her name.
Hi, Jennifer.
Saginaw. Hi, Jennifer. Why can't I see Granbury? Burleson, Forest Hill.
Down.
It's right
No.
on Fort
down.
Worth.
No, get down. Get down.
She
No.
says, "Hey, y'all."
Scooby, quit. I'm gonna send you to Jackie if you don't behave. Look at it this way, Rita. When I got that machine, the only other one I found was I had to drive to Utah to get. And my girlfriend's quilt shop. It's like I don't want to drive clear out there.
I don't like this computer. I have been losing weight, and everybody's been noticing, but it don't look like it on this computer. I don't look like.
I think I've lost weight. I'm trying to lose my tummy, but you know what? I'm not going to lose too much more because otherwise my new pants will get too loose and fall down. No.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Anybody sewing on another project? You can tell what Rita's doing. She is binding.
I'll be completely done with this thing for too long. It'll take a little while, but
You're being bad, kitty. You're being bad, kitty.
Rhonda yawned again, and it's almost 10:30. But I don't know. I'm not ready to go to bed yet.
It's in Fort Worth, around the Fort Worth area. Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, the light scares them away.
Now that would be kind of scary to have bears walk through your yard.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that in Essence fabric.
I know. All right, you're encouraging me to do that. So I told them today that wouldn't a couple of them purples and green be pretty in these colors in this.
Because
You have
what
to take the
that
purple
fabric's
with it.
ambiance.
This is
it.
ambiance, yeah. This is ambiance.
Rhonda,
Yes.
do you still sew?
I think about it.
No, not right.
I have my table up and all my fabric.
Wishful thinking, yeah.
You sound like me. I'm in a rut right now.
January, February, or March. It took me a long time this year to start sewing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I go for like 2 weeks and actually sew, but I've been working in the garden, so
Yeah, I'm on a
the
little.
flower beds need me worse than my sewing machine. Of course, now I got to learn the new one, so this ought to get interesting. My daughter lives in Arlington.
Ooh, Arlington. Yeah, I'm watching it right here. You can just see that's the Dallas Fort Worth area. Yep. See there, it all coming down that way.
Mm.
Dallas Fort Worth.
Between the fires in Georgia and the tornadoes in Illinois across there, no.
There's Irving. I used to live in Irving. Las Colinas, Irving. Our electric.
I haven't planted my garden yet, Jaja, because we're still in for some cold weather. I'm cleaning out flower bed gardens. I'm working on the one right off my porch. It's small, and it's starting to look pretty good. Oh, I have a hummingbird come in.
Yay!
Just the male. It made Barney happy.
Oh.
He missed them darn birds.
I think one of the easiest things to plant is okra. You don't have to do much. It gets tall with a beautiful flower comes out. It doesn't need a lot of water. It thrives in 80-degree weather or hotter.
And there's nothing any better than fried okra to eat.
That's right. I've learned to steam mine. I steam it. I just love it. It melts in your mouth.
Nope.
You want crunchy fried though.
Yeah, I want crunchy fried.
I do buy okra in in butchers. You can go in and buy stuff. They always have the fried okra. I like to get that, but when I discovered that steaming it, and you just it's wow.
Oh,
What did she say? What Jaja say?
I took a video today of my hummingbird and thought of you, of me.
It's
They'll
full
be
of
here. He's been here about 3 or 4 days, so I'm figuring about next week the females will start coming in. That's when I got to go to work. I almost forgot to get them feeders tonight. There's 2 of them out there. I only probably need one for him, but
You working on the garden at your grandma's? It's full of weeds.
got one.
Yep. Mine is too. Tomatoes over 2 feet. Yeah, they're going good and they've got the little blooms and even the first little, I see the hopes of the little green tomato. We're going to have some fried green tomato.
See, I haven't even started planting mine yet.
Yep, that's good. Jennifer, mine are too.
Ours ain't that big yet. We got them planted, but we're further north than you guys are.
Yeah, and how far north am I?
Or even further than me, yeah.
Oh yeah. I won't have tomatoes in the ground till probably at least after Mother's Day, if not later.
Pam Birch loves fried okra. And
Mm-hmm.
how would you say her last name? Birch? Is that how you say that?
I don't know. Birch. I guess it'd be birch.
I get so tickled when that Ryan Hall though trying to say them Oklahoma names.
Yes.
To me,
Oh, I got the biggest kick. What did he say?
Friend in Idaho.
Pecan? Instead of pecan, he said pecan. Like a nut. It's like, no, it's pecan. He goes, pecan. Then somebody corrected him, says, well, I guess it's pecan. I started laughing. It's like, oh, Ryan.
And the other night, I think he was talking about Pocola, Oklahoma, and I think he said Pocolo. No, he said it real funny.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes he gets them all messed up.
And Max
said
Philosophy said tonight, he said, instead of Heavener, he said Heavener. He said,
And when
it's Heavener.
and Pushmataha County, when they say Pushmataha, they say that in funny. All them Oklahoma names, especially.
Yes.
My friend in Idaho, it snowed the other day all over hers. Oh, the
Hi,
garden.
Quilting
Oh,
Frog.
Lord.
Hi, Quilting Frog.
It snowed all over her tomatoes.
Tomatoes,
what you're saying, Jessica?
Well, that killed them
yeah, they'd be dead. They'd be dead.
because they don't take snow and they don't take under 40-degree weather at all.
We
They
have
go,
tomatoes
"Ew."
and peppers. Tomatoes and peppers growing.
I think it's amazing y'all had a garden planted with all you had going on. Well, mine will go in. I mean, I'm just cleaning out flower beds right now.
Yeah. We cleaned out flower beds, but you know, one thing we're doing is getting coleuses. Are you familiar with those?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
beautiful flowers. And so we got orange ones and blue ones
Leaves.
and
They don't really have very good flowers, but they have beautiful leaves.
yes, they do. They have beautiful.
I grew one last year. I bought it at the farmer's market. This little boy was selling them. My daughter thought it was fake. She reached down and touched. She's, good grief, Mom, this thing's real. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
pronounced like birch tree.
yeah.
Oh, I said birch, so I was right.
Yay, Sarah. Her tomatoes are looking good.
I hope mine do well. I don't know whether I'm gonna plant a lot of it because I had 14 deer in my backyard last night.
Oh, wow.
No, not wow.
They're gonna eat her flowers and everything. They'll eat everything.
I cover them up. A lot of times I go out and cover everything up. So I
Charlotte,
run the little bird.
Charlotte, you're just a little bit behind.
Hi, Charlotte. I'm not going to say much, but I have moved into a place which I maybe plan on moving out the end of May.
Where are you gonna go? Quit.
I'm just an unsettled person. Since my husband died, I'm just floating all
Will
around.
you stop? Now quit.
That's what it is. She's moving in with that boyfriend. That's what it is.
How'd you know?
I'm good.
Get down. I've had enough of you.
Charlotte.
You're getting hair all over me and make me itch.
Where do you live?
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
Where do you live, Charlotte? You getting some weather? Storms?
Let's see. Charlotte's in Alabama, and she lost her husband not too many months ago too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Charlotte. I can sympathize. One thing about it here, I'm in a widows group, and they go out to eat every Friday. A lot of these widows, oh no, they don't cook anymore. They don't want to. They're not going to.
I do.
They go out to eat. Nothing's in the refrigerator. And I mean, one woman is like, I ain't cooking. I cooked all my life.
I kind of think that I might be like that if I didn't have to cook for Terry.
You just cook what you have. I mean, you just cook whatever you want, and you don't have to cook like whole bunches of stuff.
Oh, I have to put like 3 meals a day on the table.
Yeah, and I don't do that.
May not be nothing fancy, but he likes to eat 3 times a day. So
I don't. Well, we used to too, Rita, and I don't do that anymore. I have like a waffle for breakfast. Well, I have my yogurt first with a cup of coffee, and then I eat a waffle with water. And then for lunch, I eat whatever I want. Then I have a small snack like at 3 o'clock, and that's it.
Yeah, I know, Charlotte. It's a loss, but
I definitely don't miss cooking like mashed potatoes and all that stuff in one meal. I'm telling you. And I don't clean. I wish I cleaned better than I did. I just don't clean as good as I used to. I can't do it all, Rita. I can't take care of the yard, and I'm not giving up my sewing just to clean house.
yeah, that's what my friend says. He can't do it all. My lavender was.
I wish I had that much lavender.
Oh, I bet it smelled great.
I'm going to dig my one lavender plant out that's left. It's just not doing good, so I'm getting rid of them.
Ooh, it smells so good. I bet it did, Quilting Frog. But do y'all have hydrangeas?
Mm-hmm. I do.
You gotta put hydrangeas in a certain place. I think they need to stay moist
And shady. Part of
not
them.
direct
They're
sun.
new. They come out with some new ones that take sun.
Yeah, well, I got one. I wanted at a ladies' meeting, and so I took it over my friend's house, and we're gonna plant it in the corner that stays kind of moist. And
mine are planted out front, but the trees shade them.
not sun. Mine's pink, but he got a red one, a white one, and a blue one. So when they bloom, it's going to be red, white,
And blue.
It
Yeah,
grew
Jane. That's what I told Jim when he was still home. I said I'll cook breakfast and lunch, but I'm not fixing supper. I cook 2 meals a day, and that's it.
Your sister hired a maid. I had a maid for a while.
Well, I have a maid, please. I can't find one. I tried. Oh, that guy came out and picked up all that wood I told you was stacked up all over. And my sister says, well, he's big. He's got all these big muscles. I never noticed him the first time he was out here. That guy is married. He's 37, and he's a what do you call it, muscle builder or muscle
Bodybuilder.
Yeah, you ought to see this muscles this guy's got on these. Oh my Lord. He picked them great big round. I mean, they were this big around logs and threw them in that truck or that thing. I thought, oh Lord. But he got everything cleaned up except a few slats that's out there. And me and my sister's going to dig them out because I don't think he could have got them. And we're going to take everything out in the thing, and next September, I'm going to call him down and take that whole thing.
I was the opposite, Jane. When I retired, I had more time to cook 3 meals a day. I wasn't teaching. Have you ever, like, you're in charge of the meal, as women, we like to cook, and somehow I was either reading a book or messing with the children and was late, and I knew the husband was going to come home, so I hurried up and cut up an onion and put it in a pan and fried it so he'd think something was good coming.
Oh, no.
That's a trick, you know.
Jim was fussy for a long time, and then he got where he wasn't fussy.
There, what Pam says, wouldn't cook either if my husband didn't think he needs to eat.
My husband was used to 3 meals and I was not. I was skinny as a bone when we got married, 95 pounds. I didn't eat that much. I didn't need 3 meals a day.
Cereal. See, I would eat that for supper, dinner.
He had no creativity. Well, I don't know. Jim could cook chili, and he could cook. He could cook other stuff. So if he had to get out there and cook him something, he could. I'd fix like 6 quarts of vegetable beef soup, and I always wanted to put some in the refrigerator. But by the time 3 or 4 days, it'd be gone. He would eat it lunch and supper. That's why he didn't eat it for breakfast. I haven't made it.
I'm sorry.
Go
I
ahead,
didn't
honey.
answer you. My husband died in November 2018. I had retired in October from a teacher to get us ready to go RVing. October. He died the very next month.
Aw.
Unexpected. He just died in his sleep. He didn't do it on
That's the way-
purpose.
That's the way to go, though, Rhonda. I'm telling
Yeah.
you this. You're gone.
That's the way everybody wants to go, you know. So it's weird. It was 2018. It's going to be 7 years or 8 years, but seems like it was yesterday. I miss him a lot. It's just weird. We were married 34 years.
If Jim was alive and we hadn't got a divorce, we'd been married 58 this year.
Wow.
We was married 46 years when I was banning out.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
That's a blessing.
Like a nut, I took him back in when he got sick. During COVID, he'd come out here and I didn't know where he was eating and stuff, so I just move back in and cook. It was for my own safety, really. Yeah, well, I can do that too. I have them about twice a week.
Yes, protects. Yes. Yes, he does. Yes. Prism Rose?
Prism Rose. Hello,
My husband-
Prism Rose.
55 years, Charlotte. What a blessing. I'll be honest, when I heard, especially when he first passed away a couple years, when I heard people that tears would come to my eyes, but I didn't begrudge them. I thought it was a blessing, but still it's like, that would have been cool. Because we got along great.
Yeah, he got married the same year I did then.
My husband and I would be married 58 years.
8 years in September. We would have been married 58 years in April. April the 8th. April the 8th. I had a cousin got married the same day I did.
Oh.
And they were upset because my dad didn't come to her wedding until he explained to him that I'd got married that day.
Oh, cool.
My wedding was very tiny. It was just supposed to be me, Jim, and the 2 people that stood up with us. But my dad said, well, I'm giving her away as my only daughter.
Yes. Yes, he does. He protects the widows. We're special. You know, my church is really neat. Every widow has a deacon. It's really cool.
Wow.
And that's the biblical way. Every widow has a deacon they can call, a deacon that checks on them, a deacon, it's pretty cool.
Uh-oh, she disappeared.
I did. Now I'm back. Well,
thank goodness. I worry when you disappear.
I did. Yeah, probably the storm coming.
She's
went through somewhere.
Um, do have you planted any flowers, Rita? I haven't seen anything about that.
No. There's some things out in the garden. We planted a little bit, and Justin and his family come down and planted some in our garden, but no flowers.
Did you
I
get anything done on the computer?
Did I what? Did what?
You said your grandson was coming to help you.
Yeah, he did. He helped put some of those fabrics on there that I didn't have on there.
Pam, that's cool. 54 years. Well, Rita, I know you showed a picture in one of your little shorts, I think you said, and there's my something. It was a flower there beside your steps or something.
Oh yeah, but that would have been planted for a couple years. The clematis that's growing is going to grow
Yeah.
up.
Mine's just now coming up again. I thought it was dead. I really did. It's not. Well, Rita, I'm going to say good night. I'm going to bed.
Okay, I understand. Good night.
I've been
Hey,
up since 5.
you be careful. I don't know where them storms are headed.
We're not supposed to get none tonight. I think
you-
the next time we get storms is Tuesday, maybe.
Okay.
I'll see you all later.
Good
Okay.
night, Katie.
Bye.
Good night.
Whoop, go.
Charlotte says any news on Terry. I'm not quite sure what she means.
He's scheduled for surgery June the 3rd on his hip, and he's doing what he has to do. He's got some pre-op stuff coming up. Got to have his teeth done and everything. So it's scheduled. Just got to wait another little over a month. He's ready for it. Finally.
Yeah. You know, I didn't think about it. I know that the physical therapy will be, hurting and stuff, but I didn't think about it. His hip will be metal. He won't feel that anymore.
That's what that doctor told him. He told him, said, your hip won't be hurting, but you'll be hurting someplace else. But it won't be the hip. It'll be where the incision is, where they do the work at. But
Yeah, I like what he said the other day. He had great insight, or someone told him. He said it'll take some time because he's had to give on other areas that'll have to straighten out again or something like that.
He walks crooked now. He turns his foot crooked now, so he's got to have to learn how to straighten his walk straight with his foot again.
Yes, Sarah. I'm in a really good church. It's amazing. It's I don't know what to say. They take care of everybody. Okay, thank you, Charlotte.
And Prism Rose, we're glad you're here with us. We try to be nice, decent women and care about each other, and we do.
Yeah.
And we tease and cut up, but we're pretty good. We're a pretty good group of people in here.
Mm-hmm. Here.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
But we laugh and go on too. We tease each other, but
Yes.
yeah, he finally. Charlotte says that's wonderful news, but he finally gave in, had to do something because he wasn't going to get no better.
Yes, PT is important. If sometimes stubborn men, they think they can. Yeah, they got to have it. It's hard to push through it, but when they're done, they're much stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he sticks to it and pushes through.
Well, I think he will, but he's gotta get through another month just waiting to get it started.
Yes, Kim.
And Kim needs our prayers too. You wasn't in here today. Kim had a prayer request for herself today.
I can't tell you, Charlotte. I can't talk of it right now. don't want to jinx it. No, no. Just kidding. It's not wise to talk about it yet.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, now you've got us curious, and we're going to ask and nag until you tell us.
well, I didn't tell you.
You
Uh,
did?
I didn't
didn't-
tell y'all that Tuesday night, or did I tell you? Tuesday night, I don't know how to explain it other than I had an episode and I was at work. And all of a sudden I had this rush to my head and I leaned over my conveyor belt because I thought I was going to faint. I mean, I actually felt, and I told my manager, I said, if you look back at the film, you will see when I lean over because I thought I was going to fall to the ground behind the cash register. I thought I was going to faint. So I leaned over the register onto the conveyor belt, because I had this surge and I thought, and I leaned on it and then I just slowly stood up and that surge went away, but I was different afterwards. I walked different. I acted different. It was slower, more careful. It was really weird. So the next day I felt really weird again, and I went to the ER. I went to my doctor. She wasn't there. They said, here, let me get you into another walk-in clinic or urgent care. So I went there and she said, sounds like it could have been a mini stroke or something.
Oh.
And I said, well, I just want to know. Something is different. Something is, I need to find it out. So they sent me to a ER called Christus. And I went to the ER. They did a CAT scan and a heart thing and pumped stuff in my heart. My heart looks fine. And they didn't find anything, which they never do usually. And they said, well, it could be vertigo. I knew it wasn't vertigo. If you've ever had vertigo, if you shake your head, you're like, whoa, this was not that. This was dizziness. Something's different. I feel better now, a little bit better, but something happened. But they don't know. So I'm like, I guess I'll just walk around till I drop. That's all you can do. But that was scary. It changed me. And so I told my manager, I said, I think I need a little less hours.
Yeah.
Less.
Because you told us you were working like 38 hours a week or more, wasn't you? Yeah.
37 and a half last week and then not as many this week, but I thought, what is it? And I told her, I said, I think I need to cut out. She said, I think we can work with this. Do you know she sent the schedule out and I have like 36 hours?
She wasn't paying a bit of attention. Yeah.
She wasn't.
You might ought to just turn in your notice though.
That's right. So I can. My late husband had 2 knee replacements and a hip. He said he jumped out of too many perfectly good planes. Oh, Quilting frog. Yeah.
Did you check your blood sugar or anything after that though?
Well, you know what? I see. When was it? Oh, I was just feeling funny and I thought, what in the world? This was like a week ago. So I took my sugar early in the morning, which I had not been doing. It was almost 300. And I was like, okay, that could be something. So I went back on the carnivore diet. I eat some vegetables like broccoli, maybe.
Yeah.
But carnivore, no carbohydrates, no sweets. And I started losing weight and my sugar went down. And I take my sugar all the time. And I started taking my blood pressure. Haven't changed anything about my blood pressure. And my blood pressure was like 117 over something. It's good. My blood pressure is fine. It might have been my sugar. But I don't
What had you been eating before that? Nothing crazy though. I mean,
Nothing crazy because I eat usually healthy, but I had been eating. One thing I've been doing is eating a piece of bread in the morning, which is totally different. And I thought, I wonder if that's it because I don't eat much grains and all. And I thought, yeah, vertigo. Vertigo will make you also nauseated, super nauseated, and I remember moving my head and like, whoa, with vertigo. It was totally different feeling.
Prism sound like seizure activities. I don't know. But that's concerning. I know that's concerning to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was, and it sort of altered all my thinking and no, it doesn't run along the lines of seizure. Lights don't bother me or anything. It was just a rush to the top of my head, like, whoa, I'm going to faint. I never lost conscience or anything like that. It was like, whoa. And I leaned over the conveyor belt because I didn't want to fall to the ground. And then it just kind of subsided, and I walked around the nest. It happened at 7, and I got off work at 10:30. I walked all that time.
Well, now what are you going to do about that work schedule, though?
My blood pressure is very low, Sarah. It was 117.
Your blood sugar, though, was high.
My blood sugar was almost 3. It was 2 like 79. And I went, whoa, because that's not usually what it is. But now it's come down and down and down and down as I have gone to carnivore, healthy broccoli, but mostly carnivore. Eggs, hamburger meat, steaks, fish, sardines. Bunch of things that have a lot of good selenium and a lot of good things I might not have been getting. And when your blood sugar goes down from being high, your body is adjusting to the lower sugar. You keep feeling like it is too low. I don't feel like it's low. I think the problem is it's high. Am I pregnant? I would love to be pregnant. I loved having babies, but I'm 67. I don't know if I could get pregnant if I tried. It could be from keto, no carbs. I did that after I had the episode. I went total. I have been off carbs a long time, hadn't I, Rita? We talked about this a long time.
Yeah, a couple years, hadn't it? Or at least a year. Blood sugar 30, isn't 36 low though?
36 is very low. I've heard of people going low. Mine is too high.
And hello, Elizabeth Hewitt, SOUM.
I have flaxseed. I do have flaxseed. I make a 30-minute flaxseed bread. I don't know about bread. I don't need to eat the grains. Make it low carb. High omega-3. That's what I need. High omega-3 proteins. I take a very good vitamin. Very good, has minerals and everything. And so I was taking half the vitamins just because I thought they were strong. I've started taking all the vitamins now and make sure I get everything. Hey, I don't have Crohn's or anything. I don't have aching or anything like that. But it was also suggested to heal the gut with fermented, what is it? The cabbage, the shredded
kraut.
Yes, sauerkraut, and I get the kind that's in the refrigerator, and yogurt I get from the health food store that has no sugar or anything in it. And I don't eat sugar, so it tasted fine to me. Some people says it tastes bad, but it has no sugar. It's a little sour, but it tastes fine. To heal the gut, which could also be affecting my sugar. So yes, I have been working on that prism, but that was scary.
Hmm.
That's something different, and dizzy, and
But don't you work all them hours. You tell her to change that again.
I know. I thought, did she? She said I work with you on that, and I thought, what is she thinking? I know she's busy, and I know she has a lot of employees, but bye, Charlotte. You have
Charlotte.
a wonderful night.
And Elizabeth says blood sugar will cause the TIA strokes. You can have those for a long time before you have bad stroke. I'm recouping from hip replacement from Tennessee. Well,
Oh,
thank you,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. My husband's fixing to do that hip replacement, hip reconstruction. Yeah, tell her to take some hours back. Yes, tell her to
Are
take some
you?
hours back.
Yeah. Are you doing all your physical therapy, Elizabeth? Yeah, need to tell her.
Sprinkle flaxseed. Well, I missed that over your meals.
Oh,
Missed that.
her quilt looks awesome, Elizabeth. She'll show
I,
you.
I'm, I'm doing the binding. I hold it up. You, can you can you see? It's
Yeah,
a double, triple Irish chain.
an Irish chain. Isn't that pretty? Now, I didn't know, I can't tell far off what that fabric is, but she showed it really close one time. It's beautiful fabric.
It is. It's pretty. It's the ambiance, and I believe it's Three Sisters moda. Not that green. That green. No, that green's so pretty.
Yes, it is.
The back's got it's the little tiny flowers. How old is Terry? Terry's 68. So he's not old, is he?
No,
Where'd my needle go? We found my needle.
I don't eat processed foods. I don't eat like ham and turkey processed meat. I don't. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm dropping weight. Her quilt looks adorable. Well, I'm just thinking, what's she gonna do with that quilt?
I don't need to keep it. I'm not planning on keeping it, but I don't know where it's going yet.
That's cool. But yeah, that's something that happened to me this week, and I see the bruise. You can see it on my arm.
Oh,
A guy came in to take my blood, and it didn't hurt, but he couldn't do it. He's obviously a student. He was a young guy, and he goes, "Your
is
veins are rolling."
where they take it at though? Up there?
Yeah. Well,
I guess that. Okay.
he punched me all up in there. It didn't hurt, but and he was trying. The young guy goes, "I can't see. It just seems the veins are rolling," which I've never heard. I've had Roman veins. I always have good veins. They go, "Oh, you got good veins." This woman was sitting over here on this side. He was over here fiddling with his arm and says, "I can't do it." Or he wasn't saying that. He's going like, "Well, it's rolling," and she strapped that thing on me, pulled it, put that needle in, and had that needle in no time. This guy was like, she just like, this is how you do it, because I have good veins. They show up good, and look, there's no bruises or anything over here. She did good, but boy, did he got me good.
And Elizabeth, I was supposed to have had it done 2 years ago, but got cancer. Awesome colors, and she does long arm quilting for a living. And she
Oh.
does. Elizabeth does therapy. And what's Jaja say here? I don't want to be mean and say no to the ones learning, but I hate it. It always bruising up your arms.
Yep, they didn't ask me. He just did it, and I don't mind. I don't mind needles. I don't mind pain. It didn't hurt, but I thought He just kept trying, and I guess she saw it. I wasn't even paying attention.
Huh.
And she strapped that thing on me, stick that needle in there, and it's done. I hope that guy didn't get in trouble, but
And good night, Charlotte. I'm glad you come by to visit with us tonight. And
Good night.
you watch, stay safe too. I know you're in Alabama. Ain't no telling what the weather will be doing in Alabama the next day or two.
Yeah. I know. I guess what is it? It's the month for storms and all.
It's
April showers.
it's tornado season. Yeah.
But man, that was devastating in Enid. Oh my goodness. Just flattened it all out. But I'm just I put this on here, just watching the storms moving, where they're going and everything.
Is there a tornado warning still down in Texas right now?
I don't see one. I don't see the red,
Okay. Maybe their tornadoes are done for tonight.
Let me tap on that and see what it says. Flash flood, severe thunderstorm, tornado watch. Tornado watch. I've got Ryan Hall on. He's up here in a little screen.
Yeah. Elizabeth, they get 2 tries and then they're done. And where are you from? I'm over here in Arkansas in the chat. They're from all over.
Yeah.
From all across the country.
They got 2 tries and then they're done. Yeah. Where are you from? Tennessee. I'm originally from Fort Smith, Arkansas. That's where I was born in Van Buren, Arkansas. Crawford County.
Tennessee, we call it May tides.
Beautiful quilt, and God bless you and yours. You're going to bed, Prism? It's been a great being here. Oh, come back.
Yeah, come back. We're here just pretty often on no set time usually, just whenever I decide to do a live stream.
Charlotte, you're going to a retreat. Is it a sewing retreat? How exciting. I love hearing about those. I've been on 2. They were both awesome.
Fairhope, Alabama. You went all the way up to Missouri Star, the one you said.
Yes, I did.
That would have been a big fancy retreat.
Yes, that was really cool. I just had to experience it. You know what I mean? And the one in Mount Magazine, you can imagine up there on Mount Magazine, that beautiful place up there.
I bet that'd be pretty, yeah.
And it was with my friends at the Quilt Guild, and it was so fun. Everybody, it was a lot of fun. Good night, Prism.
Yeah, good night, Prism. Thanks for joining in with us. Come back.
Oh, a nice retreat. I'm jealous, Charlotte. No. It's retreat. Yes. Quilt Guild. You can't wait. Well, enjoy it. Fully enjoy it. Is yours the kind where you take little treats? You either make them or something for every camper, every participant? I wasn't aware of that. They probably didn't want me to know because I was new. But all the others made things and they passed them out to everybody. And I thought, oh, that's so sweet. And I still have stuff that they passed out. But you don't just want to give, get. I like to give also. I think quilting ladies are so creative.
Mm-hmm.
Make the neatest things. I'll get back to quilting. I'll let y'all know. Don't worry. You're just going to have to stay in anticipation and wait. And Lord willing, it's going to be a good thing.
Oh, the May tides. It's the last big rainstorms of spring. We get floods when this happens. It's not rained here in over 17 days and over 3 inches in drought.
Yes, Elizabeth. Yes, we need rain. 35 participants. Wow.
But I've never heard that called May tides, but that could be it. That's a good word for it, Elizabeth.
Called what?
May tides. The storms and the rains called May tides. I never heard that before.
I don't see where she said that. Maybe it's back on another one.
Right here in Tennessee, we call it May tides. See, I put it up on the screen.
Oh, I don't see that in my, might have been earlier. 35. Can you imagine that? 35 women sitting around with sewing machines all and cackling.
That's a big crowd.
And we had ours in a big square and everybody could see each other across the way and tables in the middle and ironing stations behind us. It's really cool.
And hello, Jan.
You
We
have one here.
Order two.
You have one what?
Yeah, one what?
Good night, Charlotte. Good night. Thanks for telling us about your retreat. That sounds fun. We can get excited for her. She's going.
Yeah.
Oh, you went way past 10:30, didn't you?
I did, didn't I?
Hello to
10:30
all.
to 11. And you know the times just flew by though, hadn't it?
Uh-huh.
I've been on here for 2 hours, and I might ought to find me a stopping place too, though.
Oh, who is that? Hello to all. Tornadoes are scaring me. Jan? USA, Florida? Jan.
All right.
Oh, take care, Jan.
I don't see her. I don't see Jan's comment yet.
It's down below. We have one here in Florida too. It's right after that one. Hello all. Tornadoes are scaring me. And she's talking about a drought. Yeah, drought here in Florida. Oh. Fires. That's the main thing around here is fires because I'm sorry, I don't mean to be ugly, but people just sometimes aren't very smart. You can tell when it's windy and dry. Yes, ma'am, Jan. Eat healthy.
12:15. It's later. You're in a different time zone.
Yeah, it's 11:15 here. Elizabeth, oh, are you yawning? Well, I'm yawning, but I'm not really sleepy. See? Ooh. Where are you located? Where you're scared of the storms. This
Yeah.
storm's near Fort Worth.
Talking about Jan. Jan's in Florida.
Yeah, she said it's scary. Hello, all. Tornadoes are scaring me. You got tornadoes in Florida? Well, look down there.
I still don't see that comment. Isn't that something? I see some, and you see others.
Yeah.
And I still don't see that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there. I did find it. Will you be safe, Jan? There's tornadoes. Those tornadoes are just popping up every place this spring.
Well, looks like Florida, I don't see storms, but I sure see a lot of fires going on down there in Florida.
Ooh,
That's a lot of fires.
Huh. And you remember when Quilting Frog was in Los Angeles during those fires out in Los Angeles? You remember that?
Yes, that's terrible. Huge wildfires. Maybe she's scaring her from listening to us talking about the tornadoes. She don't have any, but she's listening to us
Oh,
talk about them.
Jan said there were bad storms in Pensacola, Florida the last few days.
Oh, is Pensacola down there? Because I see a blue thing. Fort Lauderdale. Let's see what that blue thing says. 200 customers on outage. Broward County outage. I don't know why. I don't see any storms or anything. Well, goodness. Looks like most of the storms are going to miss us. Hi, Rita. You're up awfully late. What time do you get up?
Hello, Sue. I don't know. I think it's my bedtime. But I tell you what, the more years we get away from into our retirement, the later we stay up and the later we sleep in the morning. We used to have to go to bed early because we had to get up early, and now it's kind of shifting a little bit. And poor old Terry, he sleeps down there in his recliner because he gets comfortable. Then he goes to bed and he can't sleep until almost time to get up, and by that time he's kind of tired enough, he's resting, so he don't get up because he's finally eased enough to rest. So anyway, it's crazy.
Under no burn advisory here. Supposed to have rain tonight. Ooh, I hope you get a good old soaking rain. There's no burn signs all around here, and it's posted everywhere. People still burn. I have no words. I don't know what to say. I'll let the police and firemen, take care of that.
I live out here in the country too. I burn some of my empty boxes and stuff. I burn out here. I don't let my farms get out and knock on wood, but
Yeah, well, if it's real windy, I think you can look on the wind.
not if it's windy. No, not if it's windy. And everything's just kind of pretty green around here right now. We have a harder time getting out with all the green grass, but back spring when there was dead grass.
Do you see how many are on? I don't see how many are on.
Right. Well, it's down to 43 now.
Yeah, my days and nights are backwards since surgery. Oh.
And so Terry's going to have surgery June the 3rd, but he's having to do his stuff to get ready for it. Have to have teeth fixed and everything, so the infection don't get into the hip, whatever. So
48 on your screen? I don't see it on mine. Maybe you can't see it in this.
I tell you, Elizabeth, she says he'll feel better after surgery because she was so bad. She was in a wheelchair. His is bad. He finally got bad enough. He had to go see about it. And he walks with a cane and he limps with a cane.
Yeah, I heard you say the other day, we're going to have to change the name of the channel instead of the Limping Old Farmer.
And we just get on there and rattle on crazy sometimes when we do them videos. But
well, I'm proud of him for doing it. He's out of his comfort zone, but yet he does it.
Does it, yeah. And quilting problem. My husband slept in the recliner after his surgeries. It was more comfortable. Well, yeah, he sleeps in his recliner now. That's where he's at right now, sleep. You know, I think them recliners are comfortable. I sleep in mine sometimes.
Yeah, I have a nice, big, comfortable. It is too big for me, actually. You see what Jean said?
Big old ice packs to take them home, okay?
Yeah.
Because they say that icing it down is real important after the surgery, is what I've been hearing. And Cheryl called me a few days ago, and she said to even get a thing that ice thing that makes ice to put on the thing.
Yeah.
The pain's worse than childbirth. That's bad.
Well, that probably what he's going through now, maybe.
Maybe what he's going through now.
I
He's
don't
in, he's in a lot of pain now. He really is.
Yeah. I heard that ice pack things are marvelous, are wonderful. So I have bought big ones at the store that you put in the freezer, but they don't last a long time.
Hmm.
I do pray it all goes well.
I hope so too. I sure hope so. Get it all behind him. They are big jail ice packs.
Yeah.
Okay. And so after they thaw out, you freeze them back and put them back on him. Okay. All right, friends. I think we better call it a night. Don't you think, Rhonda?
Sure thing. I get to get up and go to church in the morning.
Yeah, you need to try to get you some rest too, and do something about that schedule. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She trying to take me down?
I know. Huh. Let's see. What, Elizabeth? I have adjustable bed. They gave me an ice pack machine. You put ice in it and it circulates ice water through it. Yeah, that's what Cheryl was talking about. I couldn't quite describe it, but that's what it was. She said you need one of them. Then I need to get one of them for him. She says it's worth it because she had hip replacements.
It'll
surgery.
relieve him of pain, huh? Help to
No.
relieve the pain.
Pain, yeah.
Orthopedic capital. Wow.
You seeing a comment? I'm not seeing what I miss.
I live in the orthopedic capital. We make all kinds of implants here.
Well,
Sue.
huh? And Sue, let me guess. Is Sue in Michigan? I think Sue's in Michigan. I could be wrong. I think she is.
Good night, Patsy. We're
Yeah,
saying
good
good night too. Good night, Jennifer.
Good night, Jennifer. Good night, Jaja. Marilyn. I bet Marilyn's over there snoring in her chair. She can't even wave to us. I'm gonna wave to Marilyn, even though she's probably asleep.
Good night, Pam.
Good night, Pam. I'm waiting just a second to see if Sue tells me she's in Michigan or not. We always have fun and interesting. I was wrong. Oh, dang it! I was wrong. Okay, I would have guessed Michigan. They gave them to surgery the 13th, off pain meds now.
Good.
They gave them to you at the hospital. Oh, yes, I had surgery the 13th. So your surgery hadn't been too long ago. I got a margarita maker that crushes ice. Was that?
Oh, Marilyn's awake.
I thought you'd sleep. I thought sure you dozed off on us.
Bye, Elizabeth from Tennessee. Close.
All right. Is everybody checked in for the last time tonight?
I think so. Good night.
I think so. Okay. All right. See y'all later. Good night, everybody. Stay safe.